how physical pain reveals your spiritual path. Welcome to Moon Mind Temple. I'm here today to share something profound that might completely transform how you understand your body and the challenges it faces. What if I told you that your physical pain isn't random? What if those persistent headaches, that chronic back pain, or that mysterious illness that doctors can't quite explain is actually your body trying to communicate something deeper? Every day, millions of people wake up with unexplained pain. They visit doctors, take tests, try medications. Yet for many, relief remains elusive. Why? Because modern medicine, despite its incredible advances, often treats symptoms while overlooking the root cause, the intimate connection between your physical body and your spiritual journey. For thousands of years, wisdom traditions across the world, from ancient healers to Zen Buddhist masters, have understood something that science is only beginning to recognize. Your body speaks the language of your soul. When something is out of alignment spiritually or emotionally, your body often becomes the messenger. The Zen tradition teaches us about Shin Shini Chinyo, body and mind as one. This isn't just poetic philosophy, it's the reality of our existence. When we ignore this truth, our body finds ways to remind us, sometimes gently, sometimes forcefully. Think about it. Have you ever noticed how stress immediately affects your body? Your shoulders tense, your breathing changes, your digestion might become upset. That's just the beginning of understanding this profound body-spirit connection. Now, let's go deeper. Your physical vessel carries the imprints of not just your actions in this lifetime, but according to many spiritual traditions, the energetic patterns you've developed across many lifetimes. In Buddhism, this is understood as karma, not as punishment, but as natural consequence, as learning opportunity, as invitation to grow. Let me be clear. This perspective doesn't replace medical care, it complements it. Sometimes a headache is just dehydration, but when pain persists despite treatment, when symptoms return no matter what you try, your body might be speaking a language you haven't yet learned to understand. Now, let's explore this hidden language together, region by region of your body, and discover what messages might be waiting for you beneath the surface of physical discomfort. Let's start with the head, the crown of your body. Persistent headaches, migraines, or tension in the skull often reflect more than just physical strain. In the wisdom of both Eastern and Western spirituality, the head connects to our higher consciousness, our connection to the divine. When headaches persist, it might be worth asking, am I overthinking? Am I trying to control everything through mental power alone? Am I disconnected from my intuition, my heart, my deeper knowing? Zen Buddhism teaches us about mushin, no mind, a state beyond overthinking where wisdom naturally arises. Your headaches might be inviting you to let go of the endless mental chatter, to find moments of stillness, to trust something beyond your analytical mind. And what about chronic neck pain? The neck bridges your thinking mind in your head and your emotional center in your heart. Pain here often reflects difficulty integrating these two aspects of yourself. Are you living too much in your head? Are your thoughts and feelings in conflict? The neck also represents flexibility, both physical and mental. Stiffness here might reveal rigidity in your thinking or resistance to seeing different perspectives. Moving to the throat, our center of expression and truth. In many spiritual traditions, including Buddhism's Noble Eightfold Path, with its emphasis on right speech, the throat chakra represents our ability to speak our truth and listen deeply. Frequent sore throats, thyroid issues, or vocal problems might indicate suppressed expression. Are you swallowing words that need to be spoken? Are you speaking dishonestly? Or perhaps you're not giving voice to your authentic self. A Zen saying reminds us, the tongue is only 3 inches long, yet it can kill a person 6 feet tall. Our words carry power, power to heal or harm. Your throat discomfort might be asking you to examine how you use this power. Consider your heart and lungs, the center of your emotional life and your connection to others. Chest pain, breathing difficulties, or heart palpitations often have a physical cause that requires medical attention. But these symptoms can also reflect emotional wounds, grief that hasn't been processed, or a heart that's been closed too long. In Zen Buddhism, the heart-mind, kokoro, is considered the seat of awareness. When we close our hearts through resentment, fear, or past hurts, we interrupt the natural flow of our life energy. Your chest may be asking, where have I closed myself off? Who haven't I forgiven, including myself? Where am I holding my breath instead of flowing with life? The stomach and digestive system speak volumes about our relationship with life itself. Digestive issues are incredibly common in our modern world, and while diet plays an obvious role, there's often more to the story. Your digestive system literally processes what you take in from the world. Problems here might ask, what experiences am I having trouble digesting? What emotions am I trying to stomach that don't agree with me? Where am I consuming more than I need? Not just food, but information, drama, or material things. Zen teaches the value of simplicity, of taking just what we need. The traditional Zen meal practice includes the phrase, I take only what I need, a reminder that applies beyond food. Your digestive system might be asking you to simplify, to process emotions as they arise rather than stuffing them down, to consume life mindfully rather than reactively. The liver, in both Western medicine and Eastern healing traditions, connects to anger, frustration, and resentment. Liver problems often coincide with these emotions being chronically present or suppressed. When the liver speaks through discomfort, it might be asking, where am I holding on to anger? Where do I feel things are unfair? What resentments have I been nurturing instead of releasing? The Buddhist practice of metta, loving-kindness meditation, offers a powerful antidote to the fiery emotions that can inflame the liver. By cultivating goodwill toward ourselves and others, even those who have harmed us, we cool these inflammatory emotions and allow the liver to return to balance. Your kidneys filter your blood and, in many traditions, are associated with fear, particularly fear around basic survival and security. Kidney issues might be asking, where do I feel fundamentally unsafe? What deep fears am I carrying? Where have I lost trust in life's process? Zen Buddhism encourages us to sit with our fears without being consumed by them. The practice of Zazen, simply sitting in awareness, teaches us that fear, like all emotions, can be observed rather than identified with. Your kidneys might be inviting you to face your fears with compassionate awareness rather than avoidance. The lower abdomen and reproductive organs connect to creativity, vitality, and our relationship with others. Issues here might reflect blocked creative expression, relationship wounds, or disconnection from your vital life force. These areas might be asking, have I honored my creative impulses? Have I respected the sacred nature of connection? Have I allowed past relationship wounds to remain unhealed? In Zen, we find the concept of hara, the energetic center in the lower abdomen considered the seat of power and intuitive wisdom. Connecting with this center through conscious breathing and meditation can help restore balance to these vital areas. Your spine, the literal backbone of your body, carries profound symbolic significance. Back pain is incredibly common, affecting millions worldwide, and while physical factors certainly contribute, there's often an energetic component. Your spine might be asking, what burdens am I carrying that aren't mine to bear? Where have I failed to stand up for myself? Am I trying to be the support for everyone else while neglecting my own foundation? In Zen practice, proper posture during meditation includes an aligned spine, representing both physical stability and spiritual integrity. The saying, sitting like a mountain, reminds us that true strength comes from being grounded in our authentic center, not from rigid control or force. Your legs and feet, your foundation and connection to the earth, reveal much about your relationship with your path in life. Pain here might indicate resistance to moving forward, uncertainty about direction, or disconnection from the ground beneath you. These areas might be asking, am I afraid to move forward? Do I feel stable on my path? Am I grounded in reality or floating in abstraction? Zen Buddhism emphasizes the importance of walking meditation, kinhin, recognizing that mindfulness exists not just in stillness, but in movement. Your legs and feet might be inviting you to bring conscious awareness to each step of your journey, literally and figuratively. Even your skin, your largest organ and boundary with the world, speaks its own language. Persistent skin issues might reflect boundaries that have been crossed, sensitivity to your environment, or emotions trying to find expression. Your skin might be asking, where do I need better boundaries? What am I absorbing from my environment that doesn't serve me? What emotions need to come to the surface and be acknowledged? The Zen concept of just this, being fully present with what is, applies beautifully here. Instead of fighting against skin conditions with frustration, can you bring gentle awareness to what is manifesting, listening for its deeper message? Now, a crucial understanding. None of this is about blame or punishment. Your body's messages are not judgments, they are invitations. Invitations to awareness, to healing, to greater alignment between your physical existence and your spiritual essence. This perspective aligns with the Buddhist understanding of karma, not as punishment, but as natural consequence, as teacher. Your body's patterns aren't condemning you, they're educating you. They're showing you where energy has become stuck, where healing is needed, where attention would serve your highest good. So how do you begin to work with your body's wisdom rather than against it? Here are some practical approaches that blend ancient wisdom with modern understanding. First, cultivate deep listening. Before rushing to silence symptoms, pause and ask what they might be trying to tell you. This doesn't mean ignoring medical care, it means complementing it with inner awareness. The Zen tradition offers a powerful practice called body scanning, moving your attention slowly through your body with compassionate curiosity, noting sensations without judgment. This simple practice can reveal insights that thinking alone cannot access. Second, honor emotions as they arise. Many physical symptoms stem from emotions that haven't been fully processed. Anger, grief, fear, these aren't just mental states. They're physical experiences that, when suppressed, can manifest as symptoms. Buddhism teaches that emotions are like weather patterns. They arise, they pass. The problem comes not from having emotions, but from clinging to pleasant ones and rejecting uncomfortable ones. Practice acknowledging all emotional states with equanimity. Third, explore the power of presence. Many spiritual traditions, especially Zen, emphasize the healing potential of simply being fully present. When you're truly present, energy that has been stuck begins to move, patterns begin to shift, healing becomes possible. The Zen teaching of being present with what is isn't passive resignation. It's active engagement with reality as it unfolds. This presence itself can be deeply healing for body and spirit alike. Fourth, practice compassion, especially self-compassion. Judging your symptoms or being frustrated with your body only creates more tension. Instead, approach your body with the same kindness you would offer a dear friend who's suffering. The Buddhist practice of metta, loving kindness, can be directed towards specific parts of your body that are in pain. Rather than resisting discomfort, try directing thoughts like, "May you be at ease," "May you be peaceful," toward areas of tension or pain. Fifth, recognize patterns. Notice if certain symptoms appear in specific situations or emotional states. These patterns can reveal connections between your physical experience and your mental, emotional landscape. Zen Buddhism teaches us to notice patterns without becoming entangled in them, to see with clarity but without attachment. This clear seeing is the beginning of transformation. Sixth, work with qualified practitioners who understand the body-mind-spirit connection. From skilled acupuncturists to somatic therapists to energy workers, many modalities recognize and work with this holistic understanding of health. Remember the Buddhist middle way, avoiding extremes of either rejecting conventional medicine or relying solely on spiritual explanations. Wisdom lies in integration, in both and rather than either-or thinking. Finally, understand that healing is a journey, not a destination. Your body's language will evolve as you evolve. New symptoms may arise not as setbacks, but as signs of deeper layers ready to be addressed. The Zen concept of beginner's mind applies beautifully here, approaching each day, each symptom, each practice with fresh eyes, without assumptions about what it should be. This openness itself creates space for healing. Your body is not your enemy. It's not punishing you. It's your most loyal companion, constantly communicating, constantly seeking harmony. Even chronic pain, even serious illness, contains within it seeds of wisdom if we're willing to listen. In the words of Zen master Thich Nhat Hanh, the mind can go in 1,000 directions, but on this beautiful path, I walk in peace. With each step, the wind blows. With each step, a flower blooms. Your symptoms are not random. They're not meaningless. They're part of your unique spiritual curriculum, your path to awakening. And when you begin to understand their language, you don't just address physical discomfort, you transform your entire experience of being human. If this perspective resonates with you, I invite you to deepen your exploration. In the comments below, share one area of your body that speaks to you most persistently. What might it be trying to tell you? Subscribe to Moon Mind Temple for more insights that bridge ancient wisdom with practical modern living. Hit the notification bell so you never miss an episode in our journey of awakening. Remember, your pain is not just something to eliminate, it's something to understand. Your body is not just a physical vessel. It's a sacred text written in the language of sensation. And when you learn to read this text with compassion and awareness, healing begins on levels deeper than you can imagine. Thank you for joining me in this sacred space. Until next time, may you listen deeply to the wisdom your body is offering, and may that wisdom guide you toward wholeness.